is just where I'm at in life. So I actually do wear glasses. Let me tell you guys that. But see, as you can see, they get a glare. So I take them off. So you might see me in some videos with glasses on and some videos without glasses on. And that's because I do wear contacts. I do wear glasses. I wear them both. And I'm just doing the best I can. So one of the biggest things getting started that I feel like could be a questionable topic or just a little bit of the behind the scenes in our day-to-day life and how things function are the seasons that Brad and I live in. For the last 10 years, my husband has had a career in construction. With that being said, we do live in northern Ohio, so we have seasons. A lot of people like to joke that we have orange barrel construction season. So pretty much in the summer months, there is nonstop construction around here. And in the winter months, it's usually covered in snow. A bit about the seasons that we live in our life is based around my husband's career. So my husband for the last 10 years has been a heavy equipment operator engineer here in the state of Ohio, which means that because it does get cold here in the winter, that we have seasons of our life that his career is based around. So for example, he works a ton in the summer months and then he's home pretty much 5 to 6 months out of the winter. In the summer months, it's nothing for him to be working 80 plus hours a week. There have even been a few weeks out there where he's worked over 100 hours in a single week. So my husband works extremely hard in extremely harsh conditions, operating heavy machinery, driving from job to job. We are very thankful and grateful for the job that he has, but it does come with its own challenges. And some of the biggest ones are the hours that he's gone from home while he is working. He is gone pretty much all summer long. He stays in a lot of hotels. That leaves me at home with our 3 young children, trying to balance the house and trying to take care of everything while he's out providing the majority of our financial income during the 6 months, 7 months of his working season. In the past, when I've talked about Brad's career, everyone asks, so he doesn't work in the wintertime. So no, my husband does not have a current job in the wintertime, which is perfectly fine because he does receive some benefits for being laid off in the wintertime. We also have a savings, so we save half of our summer income and we use it throughout the wintertime to supplement what we have coming in. I like to think that Brad and I have the best choreography going in between our busy seasons. So Brad is really busy in his career April through November, and in my career I am busy October through March. So we just kind of have this seasons of he's gone a lot and I'm home with the kids, and then I'm gone a lot and he's home with the kids. He is by far the best stay-at-home dad ever. He has really gotten on the ball with getting the lunches done, helping out with baths, helping out with the bedtimes, helping with the homework, getting the dishes done. He cleans the house. He makes sure all the yard work is done when he is home. But when he's not home and in summertime and the wintertime, I end up doing a lot of that. I take the trash out. I do 100% of the kids, all of the stuff with the kids. I do 100% of the household maintenance. I usually mow the lawn and do all the landscaping and things because he just isn't home in the summer to do that at all. It really does come down to balancing our life. We both love having careers, but we love being home with our kids too. So I think the biggest thing that it comes down to is just having this balance. Brad understands how important my career is to me. He realizes that I have this God-given purpose and that I need to be out sharing that with people outside of the walls of our home. So I am so thankful that my husband is so supportive in me having a career. So one of the biggest blessings that comes out of these seasons that we do live is that we have the opportunity to be a full-time family several months out of the year. And it could be a random Tuesday and we get to go on a date, or it could be a random Wednesday and we get to take our little kids out and do an activity while everybody else is out working. We absolutely love this, but it does come with its struggles. Like I said, we have to learn to save for the winter months when he is laid off from work. We have to have a savings account because our income is a fraction of what it is in the summer months. Brad ends up missing a lot of our kids' activities in the summertime, so any types of t-ball games that they do have, or trips that we plan to take, it's really hard to balance that around his schedule because that is his working season. We do understand that he has to kind of put the pedal to the metal while he has the weather to do it. So it is hard because I feel like he does miss out on a lot of those things with our kids, but that's just where we are. It's kind of the give and the take. It's been a struggle. We have not always had this pinpointed down, but over the last few years, we really have. If you have a spouse that has a really busy season out of the year where you hardly see them, I think that's definitely an area that we can connect on. Our life really does come down to this big balance on trying to fit it all in, trying to make sure that our priorities are set straight. This type of lifestyle isn't for everybody. We are so appreciative of the company that Brad works for. They've definitely understood the emergencies that have happened in our life. For example, like when our babies were born, they're a really great family-based company. So we are so thankful for that. So there are definitely great things that come along with his career. Brad is one of the most hands-on mechanical people that I know. With that being said, he is a hard worker. He's a hands-on worker. I don't think he'd ever survive in a job where he sat behind a computer screen 8 hours out of the day. He definitely has to be doing something, building something, repairing something, making something, which has made our home life a lot easier, because if we have something that breaks at home, 9 times out of 10, Brad can fix it. In the years past, when we've lived in different homes, Brad has completely renovated bathrooms and kitchens and bedrooms, all the way from the studs all the way to completely installing everything on his own. So I am very, very lucky that he does have that time to do that in the winter months. And I'm also very lucky to be married to a man that is so mechanically inclined. So my husband is not scared to be 100% game on with our kids. Because of this, I am blessed that I know my kids are in great hands, that when I travel to different conferences and speaking events, that they are going to be just fine at home with him. He is by far one of the best dads out there, and he can handle all of it. So our seasons in our life are definitely hard on our kids at times. They don't understand why daddy's gone for so long, and then he'll be home for a day or two on the weekend, and then he's gone again the next week, and then it's a complete shift when he's home all winter, and then I'm going out and working a little bit more. So our kids have so far, they are 6 and 2, so they have so far learned to just kind of go with it. We don't know what the next few years are going to hold, especially when they start picking up more extracurricular activities. It's going to be harder for Brad to miss out on those, but right now our kids just kind of go with it. Things are changing a little bit. This is the first year that our twins are in school all day, every single day on a standard school year. So we only have our baby at home, so things are a little bit quiet. There are a lot of afternoons that Brad and I end up being at home together, which that's time that we cherish. It's not traditional, I don't think, for a couple to have a random Tuesday afternoon date together, but we get that and we are so thankful for it. And then one day, eventually, all of our kids will be in school and we'll have a lot more time during the afternoon to spend time together. Bless your heart if you have made it this far in the video. I know I'm a little scatterbrained. I know I am all over the place, and I am so far from perfect. But if you want to go on this journey with me and just keep hearing a little bit more about our story, make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you next time.